Hi, William. Today is Saturday, April 18th, 2026. We'll be going through the STEM Saturdays at STEM City, Kansas City meeting.
STEM Saturdays at STEM City, Kansas City, focused on aligning partners across locations for a multi-month project with an emphasis on redefining education and activating youth and seniors through hands-on STEM experiences.
There was a clear push for community ownership, both in infrastructure and in program design, with technical initiatives and workforce strategies mapped to measurable outcomes.
The group confirmed next steps for launching the FIFA World Cup Entrepreneurship Sprint and building out collaborative platforms, with participants volunteering for key roles.
Teams were instructed to start project planning and task assignments, moving forward with accountability and readiness.
With the RC Car Challenge coming up, the organizers are looking for feedback from Marzel and Coach Sim to lock in the schedule for 1080 students. There's a push to coordinate efforts across Kansas City, Bermuda, Accra, DC, and LA. So alignment matters if this is going to scale.
That coordination isn't just logistics, it's strategic. Williams' call to postpone the AI boot camp until next Saturday signals a need for everyone to rally behind a shared vision before diving in. He's prioritizing clarity over speed, which always pays off long term.
And then there's the educational philosophy. The aim is to redefine what learning means by August, focusing on intelligence, critical thinking, and character. Dr. King's words got referenced, so it's not just curriculum, it's about shaping mindsets that drive impact.
Especially when it comes to digital fluency. The team's advocating for deep engagement with AI, not just surface-level tech adoption. Seniors and youth are both part of this push, so the model's intergenerational, and that changes how you approach skill building.
That challenge William issued stands out. Participants are being asked if they'll be consumers or producers in the digital economy. It's a call to action. Learning becomes currency, and building self-efficacy is the real metric.
The risk here is inertia. If the group doesn't shift from passive learning to active creation, the whole digital economy opportunity could slip by. The urgency is real, and the decisions made now set the tone for the next phase. Building on that call for mindset shift, there's a clear move to treat people as the operating system, programs as applications. So everything from workforce initiatives to esports and digital literacy can be plugged in as needed.
That analogy gets real when you look at the specifics. Show Me Seniors Digital Village, Redtail's Tech Force, the FIFA Entrepreneurship Sprint, the aDIGITAL Design Challenge, Cisco Cyber Games. These aren't just standalone projects. They're being designed as interconnected platforms, intentionally linking education with credentialing, hands-on experience, and economic outcomes.
The strategic question is, who owns the infrastructure? Williams' message is blunt. Without local control over data, apps, and the backbone, the community can't adapt fast enough or avoid external dependencies. That's both a risk and a lever for resilience.
And it's not just about digital pipes. There's a manifesto at work, using something like the World Cup Sprint to flip the model. Community ownership of talent pipelines, digital infrastructure, and revenue streams is the target. That means shifting from piloting one-off programs to building an ecosystem where education, economic access, health, and leadership all have measurable outcomes.
Right, and digitizing community work isn't just for show. By putting real projects and data online, the team's aiming to forge new partnerships and build supply chain value across cities. That's how they're trying to make the work replicable and scalable.
The stakes are high. The strategy is built around 4 pillars: education, economic access, health and wellness, and character development. Outcomes are measured in employment, entrepreneurship, and civic participation. So every tool, every program, every network gets judged by what it adds to those metrics.
If the community can lock down ownership and keep those pillars front and center, it's not just a set of projects, it's a pathway to genuine systems change. Having mapped out the big picture on ownership and systems change, the next step is locking down control over the data itself. There's talk about building local, community owned data centers, so we're not just relying on outside networks.
That's huge. Community data centers shift the power dynamic. It's about securing voice, video, and all those digital assets. The risk? If the community doesn't control the infrastructure, any disruption or external policy shift could leave them exposed.
And it's not only a defensive move. There's a push to package digital services like internet, dashboards, even community TV, so partners can replicate the setup and generate revenue. That's a business lever, not just a technical fix.
Right. And bundling those services isn't just about monetization. It means partners have a template they can adapt and the whole ecosystem gets more resilient. But it'll need alignment on standards, some upfront investment, and clarity on who handles the operational risks.
The decision point is clear. If they want agility and real time adaptation, ownership of data and services isn't optional. It's a critical move for both security and long term sustainability.
And as past resistance shows, getting buy-in for this kind of shift takes trust and education. The team's got to make the case that local control isn't just safer, it's a foundation for growth.
Let's get into the mechanics of the entrepreneurship sprint they're rolling out for the World Cup window. This isn't a test run, it's a live deployment, pulling in youth, seniors, interns, and volunteers to run the show in real time.
Exactly. So the move here is from classroom theory straight to commercial reality. Participants are onboarding, handling point of sale, managing inventory, and fielding customer support, all while the World Cup's happening. It's a full stack experience.